up, get up, get up, get up, get up, and get down, get down. Hurry, 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 slow down, slow down.
And we're back with the Wicked Good Golf Show. I'm your host, Steve Scott, along with Frank Vana Jr. And Frank, you gave us a great tip just a moment ago about breathing and how important it is. We all breathe to live, but breathe to play golf is kind of maybe the motto there, right?
Well, it won't hurt, that's for sure.
Won't hurt.
Get rid of some stress, for sure.
Now, when you started, you said you started as a young kid, learning how to play the game of golf. Who introduced you to that?
Well, my parents owned a driving range, which was pretty helpful.
Oh,
So I grew up in Sudbury, and but I grew up pretty much playing football, hockey, and lacrosse, and picking golf balls. And
the same thing.
And eventually learned how to hit them, and and my parents got me a junior membership in Marlboro. I think I was in 7th or 8th grade, so I started playing a little bit. And then when I went to Marion High School in Framingham, they didn't have lacrosse, so by default, played golf in the spring, and so that's kind of what got things rolling.
Now, what do you think it is about today in terms of the number of the young kids that are playing or not playing, and how can we grow the game of golf with that younger group? I know there's a lot of things out there. You're battling video games and you're battling all that stuff, but how can we grow the game?
I mean, they're trying to figure that question out. That's a hard question.
It is.
I mean, just in the time that I've played competitively, I mean, I know that when I was in high school playing golf, most of the athletes weren't playing golf.
Right.
So I'd get some grief from my buddies from the hockey and football side of things, all of which want lessons now, right? But back then, you got a lot of grief. But I think at some level, Tiger kind of flipped the switch. I mean, I can specifically remember seeing this say, you know what? A lot more athletes are playing golf now.
Sure.
I mean, the true athletes that could have competed at some other sport are choosing golf. Absolutely.
He's probably one of the most remarkable athletes that's out there in the game. But
even so, they're coming up to the ranks, and because I'm playing amateur golf, I get to see a lot of these young kids and play with them. And these kids are a lot of them are studs now, which is
and the fitness craze.
Yeah, that whole thing. I mean, the game is ratcheting up.
Well,
because of that.
I think the USGA and the PGA and Augusta National have announced what they are launching for this coming year in 2013, and ultimately it's called the 2014 Drive Chip and Putt Championship, fashioned probably after the Punt, Pass, and Kick Championship that the NFL does. And they have approximately 11 regional qualifying tournaments at a number of different sites. New England has its own site, and in central Massachusetts, 2 courses are going to be there. Cyprian Keys out in Boylston, and Blissful Meadows and Uxbridge are going to be hosting the 2 regional qualifying events. So if you're got a teen or a young child ages 7 to 15, boy or girl, you can sign up, and we'll post this on our website, wickedgoodgolf.com, so you can go out and get that information. But what do you think about that announcement that they're really pushing for? Besides, what they had not the tee it forward, but
First Tee.
Right. The First Tee program that they had, which has been very successful. Now they're doing something else. What do you think about that?
That's probably good, whatever they can draw or however they can draw. I mean, golf's an individual sport, and sometimes, and it's got mass appeal, but how do you get involved with it? If your parents aren't, or if you're not at a club, or you don't have a public close by, or, it lacks some of the social aspect to it, right? If you're part of a team, a lot of kids like that, and they meld and they thrive in that. But, if you're in golf, being part of the golf team, it takes a while before you get to the golf team. So you need to learn how to play from your 7 till high school, and then you're part of a team. But so some of these things maybe will hook the kids competitively.
Right.
That aren't necessarily competing in golf, and hey, if somebody can hit it far, might just hook them just with that. Then they'll see all these other kids doing it. Maybe it'll somehow bring them in.
I mean that's what John Daly tried to do is hit as far as he can and everything else. Once you do the regional qualifier, your local qualifier, you go to the regional qualifier, and that'll be held at Pine Hills Country Club in Plymouth, Mass.
That's great.
And then, check this out. Have you ever been to Augusta?
I haven't.
Would you like to go to Augusta?
Yeah.
If you're 7 to 15, you have an opportunity, boy or girl, to go. If you win the regional qualifier, you get to go to Augusta the Sunday before Masters Week, and everybody gets there, and Tiger's there, and all those guys are there who don't play in that Texas Open the week before. You're going to get to play on Sunday at Augusta. I mean, how great is that?
I mean, right to the top. You can't get any better than
You
that.
can't
Isn't that
get
great?
any better than that. So again, we'll have all the information on our website, but you can also go to drivechipandputt.com to look out for eligibility. You can only play one tournament. So you can't go and play multiple tournaments. You can only play once. If you play multiple, you're going to get disqualified. But it's an interesting concept, and one that I hope will ultimately lead to an awful lot. I got to ask you this question before we go, because it is Masters Week, right?
Right.
I'm going to ask you, Tiger or the field?
You know, it's tough. I mean, I haven't felt this way in the last 4 or 5 years, just because, I mean, I think I wasn't quite sure, but I mean, it seems like he's teed up right now and ready to roll. So, I mean,
So you're saying Tiger?
I'm thinking he might have the goods this week.
So if he win, how many will he break Jack's record?
Well, that's another hard
That's
question.
only
That's
four.
still four. I mean,
It's four
only,
majors
but you know, I
to
mean,
tie.
when's the last time he won? I forget. 08?
4 years, 08. 08.
But you know, I mean,
4
there's been a
years
lot
ago.
of heartburn in
Right.
there. But I mean, he seems pretty sharp right now.
All right, Frank, I want to thank
No,
you
thanks.
for being
Appreciate
here
it.
and everything else. Hey, guys, you've been listening to the Wicked Good Golf Show. We'll be back next week, and as always, hey, keep hitting them straight.
Think I better take a mulligan. I tee it up and take a swing and then can I get another mulligan? Get up, get up, get up, get up, get up and get down, get down. Hurry, 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 hurry.